Who would have thought? Leaving the lid off for 9 months. Okay, just a real quick video today. I'm editing my razor pixie cut video. This is my friend that volunteered, so make sure you stick around. When I finally finish editing that one, it's going to be a good one. If you've been following my channel for some time, this flask may look familiar to you. It is full of 20 volume developer. I poured this 20 volume developer out back in February and just left the lid off and let it sit for a couple months, where I tested it with my hydrometer to see how much oxygen loss I actually had by leaving the developer cap off for 2 months. What I found in that video is that I had not lost any effectiveness at all. When I measured it with my hydrometer, it still measured as 20 volume. So I left it out and left it out and left it out, and now it's October. So that means, let me see, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 9 months. 9 months of sitting out with the cap off. I actually had 2 of these flasks, and they both were 250 milliliters. And after 9 months, much of the water had evaporated, and they were just below 200 milliliters. I lost about a third of the volume. So I thought by now, for sure, this has to have lost some oxygen. I'm trying not to make it foamy. And what I found blew my mind. I'm going to try to zoom in on this. But what I want you to see is the 20 volume line is there. The 30 volume line is where this is resting now. So after letting my developer sit out for 9 months straight with no lid on it, it actually raised in volume. It started out as 20 and now it's 30. What the heck happened? It took me longer than I'm proud of to figure out what happened. But I was like, how is this even possible? How did we get more oxygen in? That's insane. Let me pour this back out. I'm going to let this keep sitting out too. No lid on this developer yet. We're going to put that back. Right there, you'll see it in the background in any video I make in here. So what happened? How did my developer go from 20 volume to 30 volume after sitting out with the lid off of it for 9 months? Here's what happened. Just like probably my most popular video, you can take water or a lower volume developer and add it to another developer to decrease the amount of oxygen. What we're essentially doing is diluting the developer. So that means, for instance, if I have 20 volume developer or 6% peroxide, that means it's 6% peroxide, 94% water. I make it half water, then that's going to reduce my volume of oxygen by half. So now I'm going to have 3% hydrogen peroxide and 97% water. But how do I raise the volume? Well, the only way to raise the volume is to keep the oxygen concentration, but reduce the water concentration. And that's exactly what happened when I left this sitting out for 9 months straight. The water slowly evaporated over time. The amount of oxygen didn't disperse. So the amount of hydrogen peroxide present stayed the same, but the amount of water reduced. So if we do our formula backwards, I lost about a third of my water volume here, and I went up by a third. So that means when I started out with 20 volume at 250 milliliters, when it got reduced down to almost 150 milliliters, the amount of hydrogen peroxide actually got concentrated and raised my volume. I went from 6% to 9%, or 20 volume to 30 volume. I never would have expected this. I definitely want to do another experiment. So look forward to that coming, I'd say soon, but at this rate, it's going to be a little while. But it's definitely on my list. Who would have thought? Leaving the lid off for 9 months, coming back to a stronger developer. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like what you saw and you want to see some more, go ahead and check out some of my other videos. Feel free to share with any of your nerdy friends. Click the subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Let me know what else you want to hear about. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.